right now. White traffic, no arrested.
Take that 2-1.
Orlando, Florida, June 6, 2023. A deputy with the Seminole County Sheriff's Office observed 35-year-old Orlando Police Department officer Alexander Shauni driving an SUV at excessive speed. When signaled to pull over, he did not comply and continued driving, prompting other units to assist.
Copy down that bumper.
This one or this one?
Yeah, 11070. Pull over. You gonna pull over?
Please say a command.
Pull over. Three 113 to 313.
The vehicle later stopped at the intersection of State Road 434 and Hammock Lane. When asked to present his driver's license, Shauni refused and left the scene.
What does it look like I am dressed for?
My name is Deputy Hilton. I need to see your driver's license.
No.
Okay. 3113, copy at 1050.
Shauni was later charged with resisting an officer, reckless driving, and fleeing. He later turned himself in at the Seminole County Jail, was released on $9,000 bail, and was placed on administrative suspension pending the investigation.
You refuse to stop.
Miami-Dade, Florida, June 25, 2025. Florida Highway Patrol spotted Nelson Jose Gomez Leon driving a Toyota SUV on the Palmetto Expressway without wearing a seatbelt. When signaled to pull over, he accelerated and fled, leading to a pursuit. When safety conditions allowed, troopers performed a pit maneuver, causing the vehicle to lose control, crash into the median, and collide with an RV, ending the pursuit. Gomez Leon abandoned the vehicle and fled on foot but was quickly apprehended. Troopers recovered ketamine, marijuana, and cocaine. He faces charges of fleeing after a crash, drug possession, resisting an officer, and driving with a suspended license. Franklin County, Ohio, May 6, 2025. Deputies received a report of a stolen 2025 Honda Civic and located the vehicle at the intersection of Refugee Road and South Hamilton Road. The driver refused to stop, accelerated away, swerved through traffic, drove the wrong way, and ran multiple red lights. The car attempted to squeeze between two vehicles, stopped at the intersection of Tussing Road and Hill Road, struck both vehicles, and rolled onto its side, ending the pursuit. Deputies and two officers from the Columbus Division of Police approached and removed the occupants from the vehicle. The driver was transported for a medical evaluation. One passenger was released and the other was arrested due to an active felony warrant in Franklin County.
Take out you one.
Ocala, Florida, May 10, 2025. Police in Ocala received a report of a disturbance in the parking lot of a Wendy's. The suspect, Voshan Brown, 25, fled in a white sedan and collided with another vehicle before accelerating away from the area.
Approximately 50 miles an hour. 697, still northbound, northeast 25th Avenue, approximately 85 miles an hour. Traffic is medium. He just signaled for to get into a sign, 25th. Turn the vehicle off!
At 16 Ocala, I need another unit here when these with me.
697, he's taking off again.
The car eventually crashed through a wooden fence at the Mustang Apartments and came to a stop, ending the pursuit.
Take out 2-1. Time 2-1.
See, we got
Zone 1 OPD.
Be in the backside of the Mustang you can slug it.
Stop! Put the gun down! Put it down! Now! I will shoot you! Put the gun down! Put it down!
On the main street of the Mustang.
He's got a long gun!
Brown abandoned the vehicle and ran but was quickly subdued. After receiving a medical evaluation, he was booked into the Marion County Jail on charges of aggravated assault, fleeing and eluding law enforcement, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, and tampering with or destroying evidence.
All right, lost a tire, pit.
West Allis, April 15th, 2025. Police spotted a stolen 2013 Hyundai Elantra reported out of Fitchburg through a flock safety camera near the intersection of 84th Street and McMyron. When officers attempted to investigate at Clark Gas Station, the driver, Charles Gregory, 29, suddenly accelerated and fled, leading to a pursuit through multiple roads.
94. We're getting on 94 right now. We're going to try pit, see what happens. 10-4. There's right now signaling that they're going to get off the expressway. I told you we're getting off the expressway right now. And watch what's fixed.
I'm out to you now.
Are you going to go? He's going back south on 124. Richfield's with us. Ricky, I'll try to get up to 124 in that burley right now. We're trying to pit it here right now.
All right, it just jumped into the parking lot at the store here. Lost control, crashed. It's back out on the road. Brookfield's gonna pit it.
Seizing the opportunity, officers performed a pit maneuver in Brookfield, causing the vehicle to lose control and come to a stop, ending the pursuit. Gregory fled on foot but was subdued with a taser. A search uncovered drugs and a digital scale.
All right, lost a tire, pit. Foot bail. Show your hands! You got him, I'm chasing that guy. He went across. All right, he's going in the Jimmy John's right now. Get on the ground now! All right, taser, they got him. Get on the ground! You're not supposed to do that. Oh, shit. Okay.
When he was taken to Aurora West Allis Medical Center for a medical evaluation, he ran again despite still being handcuffed, but was captured about 3 hours later after hiding inside a vehicle in a nearby garage. Gregory faces multiple charges, with a maximum possible sentence of 72 years in prison. Marion County, June 27, 2025. Police attempted to stop a vehicle suspected of being involved in drug activity, but the driver, Jordan Ski, 24, accelerated and fled along Silver Road at high speed and at one point drove toward a patrol car.
Show me your hands! Get out the car! Show me your hands! Get out the car! Show me your hands right now! Sheriff's office! Get out the car! Get out the car! Get out the car!
Turn around.
out the car! Stop or I will shoot you! Get out the car! Get out the car!
He just went through a fence. He's headed out the Silver Road. Silver four-door made a left on Silver Road.
Silver, four-door left on Silver Road.
Clear this intersection?
Silver Road, currently. He's gone on Silver Road.
Go, 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 go. Just go straight.
We're going eastbound on Silver Road currently. I do believe he was trying to run me over at one point, Marion. Made a right on the Emerald Road. We're going northbound towards Marion.
Right on Emerald Road, northbound towards Marion.
64 through Marion. We got 70 miles an hour. About to come out of Marion Camp.
All right, go, 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 go. Go all the way down to Oak Road and we'll cut over.
Okay.
70 miles an hour, approaching Marion.
He's driving pretty carelessly. We advise if they want me to continue.
You're pretty crazy.
You trying to run him over?
26, I do believe he's trying to run me over. We just made a left on 79th Avenue Road.
Due to the danger, officers performed a pit maneuver, causing the vehicle to lose control. The car continued moving a short distance before coming to a stop, ending the pursuit.
We got a left on South 88th Street. Pit.
Vehicle pit.
Call him! Get on the ground or I'm going to chase you!
Ski abandoned the vehicle and ran but was quickly apprehended. Officers discovered a baby about 4 months old inside the car and recovered a loaded Ruger L CP.380 pistol, marijuana, a digital scale, and plastic bags. Jordan Ski now faces multiple charges, including assault on a police officer, fleeing, child endangerment, illegal firearm possession, drug possession, and resisting an officer.
It might be actually tea because there's other snacks and stuff in here too.
Drugs and guns, drugs and guns.
Slow down here.
West Allis, Wisconsin, August 29, 2023. West Allis police received an alert about a silver Kia Sorento that had been stolen near Lincoln Avenue. When officers approached, the 18-year-old male driver accelerated and fled, and police began a pursuit through several city streets.
And we're gonna go west on Lincoln, north on 77 from Lincoln. Pedestrians are medium. We're gonna go passengers bailing out, black male, orange, 7, 8, and Grant. Stay there. Black male, no shirt, passenger, orange pants, 7, 8, Grant. He's staying there right now. Going north on 77, and we're gonna go west on Beecher from 77, chasing for a stolen vehicle, and might be bailing. He's going through yards at westbound 7 on Rogers from 7-8 on the sidewalk, no pedestrians. Black male. South on 7-9 from Rogers, no pedestrians, going about 40, went through a bunch of yards, speed's about 45.
They went south on 7-8,
Good, go.
It's gonna go back westbound on Lincoln,
Hold on. Lincoln from
That was what I was looking at too. Thanks.
Slow down.
Robert Charles.
You're gonna have to bail here. They're going east to the park.
Stick with him. Yep. Call it out, going south through McCarty Park on the path as of right now.
No pedestrians. Still no pedestrians. We're going through the park.
I'll let you know if there's any pedestrians. None as of right now. No pedestrians.
We're going to be heading out on the boy. Gonna go.
The vehicle drove through a park area before returning to the roadway, with police units continuing to follow closely. While traveling at high speed near the Honey Creek area, the Kia suddenly collided with another vehicle and came to a stop, bringing the pursuit to an end at the scene.
Slow down here.
White traffic, no pedestrians.
Slow down here.
White traffic, no pedestrians.
Crash! Send rescue! Stick.
Crash,
Let's go.
76 Honey Creek.
Running! Yeah, one running. Right here. He's through the yard. He's still going east.
Ran across the creek up into... Get on the ground! In the creek, in Honey Creek. On the f***ing ground! Get on the f***ing ground now! On the f***ing ground! Back north from the bank. East now. On the f***ing ground!
You went back in here! Stop, police! Get on the f***ing ground! Get on the ground! He's coming back west! Get on the f***ing ground! Get on the ground! 26, I got him behind the house here! Behind the house! I got him! 747. Get the address! Put your hands behind your back!
After the crash, the driver abandoned the vehicle and fled on foot, but was quickly subdued by police behind a house and was checked by medical personnel for minor injuries. The suspect was charged with fleeing from police and reckless driving, and in May 2025 was sentenced to 2 years in prison along with 3 years of supervision. Georgia, United States, August 14, 2022. An officer observed a rider operating a blue and white Suzuki motorcycle, committing a traffic violation and signaled for him to stop. The rider accelerated and fled, leading to a pursuit through South 74 and Industrial Road, repeatedly changing direction through intersections to evade police.
Industrial.
Officers later performed a pit maneuver, causing the motorcycle to lose control and stop on the roadside, ending the pursuit.
Contact. Get on the fucking ground! Get on the 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 ground! Hand behind your back! Hand behind your back!
The officer approached and restrained the rider at the scene. The suspect was checked for injuries, then handcuffed and placed in a patrol vehicle for further processing according to regulations. Georgia State Route 166, Georgia, May 30th, 2021. A Georgia State Patrol trooper observed a Nissan Altima traveling 71 miles per hour in a restricted zone and initiated a traffic stop. The driver failed to comply and accelerated away, leading to a pursuit through Carroll County and Bowdoin with multiple reckless passes.
Warhead, force down. Never coming very well.
After an earlier pit maneuver was unsuccessful and the vehicle ran over spike strips, the car continued into Alabama. When an appropriate opportunity arose, troopers executed another pit maneuver, causing the vehicle to leave the roadway and come to a stop after striking a tree. Passengers were detained at the scene. The driver fled on foot but was quickly apprehended. Authorities recovered a firearm from the vehicle and transferred the suspect to Alabama law enforcement for processing according to regulations. Coweta County, Georgia, May 21st, 2023. A Georgia State Patrol trooper observed 18-year-old Ryan Patrick Johnston driving a Jeep at excessive speed on Interstate 85, using a laser speed detection device. When signaled to pull over, Johnston did not comply and accelerated away. Seeing an appropriate opportunity, the trooper performed a pit maneuver, causing the vehicle to lose control and come to a stop, ending the pursuit.
Show me around. Bring traffic.
There were 5 people in the vehicle, and all were detained at the scene. Johnston was suspected of drinking alcohol but denied it and refused testing. He was later taken to jail for fleeing from police, and a blood sample was obtained under a court-authorized search warrant.
Accident at the Sewell Bridge Road.
Get on the ground! I'll shoot you! Get on the ground!
Monona, Wisconsin, June 29, 2023. A police officer observed a black vehicle without license plates and signaled for it to pull over. The driver, Jaquan, 20 years old, who had 2 outstanding arrest warrants, immediately accelerated and fled at high speed, weaving through traffic.
No plates. We're going to be approaching Pueblo. Speeds are 100, lane number 3. I'll take mutual aid from Fitchburg or Madison. We're passing Rim Rock now. 100 miles an hour, lane number 3. We're approaching Park. Looks like we may exit. Never mind, staying on it. Passing Park. Speeds are 85. Lane 2. We're getting into some traffic here. We're approaching Fish. Speeds are still 85. Looks like we're set up to exit Fish. Taking the exit.
Alright, they're going northbound Fish Hatch.
Our partner's calling in.
Perfect.
And help everyone.
Street, speed 50.
What's Mike's?
Speed 50, who's talking to me right now?
8535. We're going east on West Badger Road.
Copy that. We've got spikes approved from the city and from the county.
5 miles an hour of light traffic approaching Park. And northbound Park in the southbound lane.
Northbound Park in the southbound lane.
West on East Road.
You hold on to my
Northbound on
sunglasses.
Cypress.
Yes, thank you.
Sorry, Jocko.
West on Sequoia.
Ready for a bite, buddy? If this guy foot bails, he's getting dog bit. Catalpa,
Right,
out to Fish.
and just north on Catalpa. And northbound Fish Hatchery.
Close. We almost got him on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
There's another 6 squad.
Continuing south, sorry, eastbound Wingra.
Info for assisting units. Car number 1's got a dog in it. If he foot bails, he's getting dogged. We're going to go outbound Park. You can call it again.
Outbound Park.
He almost rammed the squad. We're headed back towards Fish now on Wingra. Towards Fish on Wingra.
I need you to go again, one at a time, please.
We're approaching Fish from Wingra, and he almost rammed a squad.
Going towards behind the house.
Sorry, passing Spruce.
When conditions allowed, units ahead deployed spike strips. The driver attempted to steer onto the sidewalk to avoid them, but the vehicle still ran over the device, causing the tires to deflate and the car to quickly come to a stop.
Spike hit.
Nice work. We got hit. Did you? Yeah. K853, I've been spiked too. I'm going to try to get out ahead of him and slow him down so I don't lose this pursuit. He has been spiked though, I can confirm it. Him and I both have.
Bail.
Male black, white shirt, khaki pants. Get in on that's me. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Jocko here. Attempted carjacking. Watch out, Eugene. Get on the ground. I'll shoot you. Get on the ground. Watch out, Eugene. Jocko here. 32 in his hand. 32. Selling him, Jocko. Selling him. Drop the gun. Drop the gun. Drop the gun. Drop the gun.
Jaquan fled on foot while carrying a firearm but was pursued and apprehended by a police K9. Officers recovered a stolen gun and drugs. He faces charges of fleeing, resisting an officer causing injury, reckless endangerment, possession of a firearm as a prohibited person, and possession of stolen property. Bail was set at $60,000.
Can you call 85?
Woodbury, Minnesota. May 2025. Police in Woodbury attempted to stop Michael Dwayne McKenzie, 45, but he accelerated and fled, leading to a pursuit on Interstate 494 and Interstate 94 before driving across a soccer field.
Baseball team, fled terrain. Once we're away from the sports center, you can re-engage. Heavy traffic is down react. Maybe slow down a little bit. He's getting into the westbound turn lane. Clear the median. And westbound down to the react. Approaching the Telegram Village light. Through those lights. Light to moderate traffic. West 94, committing to West 94. location that just 694.
Yes, we're following it.
He's gonna get stuck up here in construction. He's stuck in the construction.
Seeing an opportunity, an officer attempted a pit maneuver, but it was unsuccessful, and the vehicle continued fleeing. Entering the St. Paul area, the vehicle collided with several cars in a construction zone and became stuck, ending the pursuit.
Continue. Yep, continue.
Mackenzie exited the vehicle and ran on foot across the highway but was quickly apprehended by police. A woman in the passenger seat also got out of the car and left the area. The suspect was later convicted of a misdemeanor obstruction charge and received 51 days in jail.
Are you injured at all?
Can you just give me the...
Green Bay, Wisconsin, June 21st, 2023. An officer spotted a Kia Sportage driven by a teenager named Darian with mismatched license plates and signaled for the vehicle to stop. The driver suddenly reversed into the patrol car and then sped off, fleeing through several streets.
Let me see your hands! Oh! Let me see your hands! No! Stop! Right now!
He just rammed my car.
Stop!
Backed up into my car, he's taken off. He's going south on Madison from Maine. He rammed the front of my car and took off southbound.
Charlie King, are you injured?
Negative, Stone, are you okay? Stone was hanging on his door for a minute.
Yeah.
This is Black MPD?
No, it's eastbound at Pine, high rate of speed. Most of the people are pointing all over the place. It's up to Webster. I am not actively chasing them so far behind it.
And there's no more people outside to point.
Vehicle description again.
It's a brown Kia Sportage. The back right window, I think, is busted out. And Charles King 3561. Skinnier male black, driving all alone.
Somebody entered into flock so that it's flagged next time somebody goes through with one of those cameras.
I already have that done. He fucking rammed me hard. Where? In the front. I'm gonna check in a second, but I want to see if I can find.
The vehicle was later found abandoned at the end of Pine Street, and the driver had fled on foot.
Going under Roosevelt, likely heading towards Maine.
No, it's at the dead end of Pine Street. I have it here. Start getting up
the perimeter 3 blocks to the south, west, and east. Confirm. We cleared the vehicle. The clerks should have started track with Hawk. We don't need anybody else with the car. Find perimeter position.
Officers quickly apprehended Darian nearby. A search of the vehicle showed the ignition had been damaged and a USB charging cable was present, which is commonly associated with vehicle thefts.
Where's the square mom?
I'm in cuffs. Complex Palmer.
Darian was charged with multiple offenses, including fleeing from police, unauthorized use of a vehicle, and resisting law enforcement, with bail set at $5,000. 3 months later, he received 90 days in jail and 2 years of probation. In August 2024, he was arrested again on charges of intentional homicide, armed robbery, and possession of a firearm. Lansing, Michigan, April 9th, 2025. Livingston County deputies located a stolen BMW X5 on Interstate 96 near Latson Road. When officers signaled for the vehicle to stop, the driver refused and accelerated away at speeds exceeding 120 miles per hour, weaving through multiple lanes of traffic and striking at least 6 vehicles.
Going down the ramp.
Going into the city. Left lane, you almost lost it.
Going open the yard, 6043.
I think you just ran the sheriff's car.
Yeah, 13's with him. It's like, Ocala 35. He's going over Spencer. Eastbound.
There, eastbound going over Spencer, 13 in there, everybody back calling, 6040 go.
Yeah, free in pursuit now. Going westbound. Back on the ticket.
They're about to take my down, this is going 6045.
Trip crash. He just rear-ended the vehicle, black edge.
They're rear-ended black edge.
Right shoulder, rear-ended. We're still continuing westbound.
Just threw a gun out.
Just threw a gun out, 6045.
Gun out, right at the westbound on-ramp. Ready for braking.
White truck, 6047. Units, be advised, I'm on with Ingham right now. They're trying to get you sticks. They said this vehicle is involved in a Richfield fraud out of Dix and Okemos earlier.
Up on the shoulder, Fowlerville. Trying to get back on the expressway. You're back up on the expressway.
Yeah, we're up on the shoulder now, back on the expressway as we get too far.
Looks like we're...
The vehicle continued through several roads before crashing head-on into another car that was stopped at a red light near the intersection of Jolly Road and Cedar Street.
Yes, here, I'm starting to approach another intersection.
Get head on the curb.
Yes, here, I'm starting to approach another intersection.
Get head on the curb. Another car on Jolly.
Another vehicle, Jolly. So, Joey.
One white male, 3 black.
1 white male, 3 black, failing 1708.
You just head on the another car on Jolly and Balin.
Head on with another vehicle.
After the crash, deputies arrested the 19-year-old driver and 2 passengers, while 2 others fled the scene. The youngest individual was taken to a juvenile facility due to an outstanding warrant, and an 18-year-old was jailed for violating bond conditions. Union City, California, January 31st, 2020. Officers from the Fremont Police Department received a report from a Sephora employee about a theft. 3 suspects, Stefan Tobias, Raduin Lindsay, and Cameron Stanley, left in a black SUV. The vehicle was later spotted on Interstate 880 northbound but did not stop when signaled, leading to a prolonged pursuit.
3 African-American males.
Okay.
One has a white hoodie, one has a black hoodie.
Okay, hold on. What I want you to do is, can you describe it one at a time for me? So the one with the white hoodie, anything further?
Well, they just ran
like
next door, so I don't know exactly what they're...
When the vehicle entered Union City, local police assisted. The SUV drove onto a dead-end street on Balmoral Street, ran onto the front yard of a house, and collided with a patrol vehicle before being stopped.
Going to cul-de-sac. Hey, stop right there! Stop! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
fired.
The 3 people in the vehicle were arrested. Stefan Tobias was injured and taken for treatment, while Rayduan Lindsay and Cameron Stanley were restrained at the scene. Police found merchandise from Sephora inside the reported stolen SUV. All 3 were on probation or parole and had prior records and outstanding warrants.
Get out of the car now! Put your fucking hands up or I'll fucking kill you!
Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, March 10, 2023. Police received a report of a vehicle fleeing from a traffic stop. The driver, Courtney Dixon, 36, was suspected of driving under the influence and disorderly conduct.
57 is the Goni on 10. Northbound, the traffic is pretty late right now.
Copy, 23. Copy, 23. We're going to go to Fond du Lac on point. Go ahead, my vehicle. Sir, our lieutenant, they...
6 3 is close to
Police car. Still clear to north. Take 362 information. 8362.
1 to 86 is that you behind me?
86, I'm right behind you.
Time for it. I'll let you take lead. Take number 2 behind you.
During the pursuit, officers deployed spike strips, but the driver continued to accelerate and flee. When the moment was appropriate, police used a TVI tactic to box in the vehicle and force it to stop, bringing the pursuit to an end.
4 Sheriff 86. Go ahead.
Take off. Moving.
He's rolling. We're just advising that we had a positive hit on spikes. The vehicle's coming to a stop.
Show me your hands! Can you get around to the front door? Can you get around to the side? Should be good.
Tried to keep the dog right here by tapping on the window.
Right. Yep. Go for it. Put your hands up. Put your hands up.
Put your hands up.
Ready? Crawl across the car for me. Ready? Hands up. Dude, I'm not ready. Get tased, you don't get out of the car.
Dixon locked the car doors and refused to comply before eventually stepping out and being taken into custody. He was later charged with fleeing and eluding an officer with a vehicle, resisting law enforcement, and disorderly conduct, with bail set at $15,000.
Yeah, dog, just fine. Go to sleep for me.
Jones County, United States, August 12, 2025. A Jones County sergeant signaled Demetric Basie of Ellenwood to pull over after discovering he had multiple active warrants. Basie initially complied, but once the warrants were confirmed, he suddenly accelerated and fled, leading to a pursuit.
Turn it in, so she just took off. Black BMW.
As soon as the opportunity arose, deputies performed the first pit maneuver, but the vehicle continued moving. When conditions allowed, a second pit maneuver was executed, bringing the vehicle to a stop and ending the pursuit. The incident was later handled by the Pueblo Police Department in accordance with regulations.
They got the car taken off on me.
Bay Area, June 13th, 2020. Police spotted a Ford F-250 driven by Victor Topete, 28, suspected of being connected to a vehicle reported stolen from Pittsburgh. When officers attempted to approach him in Lafayette, he accelerated and fled. On Fish Ranch Road, the truck drove the wrong way, struck a police vehicle, and came to a stop. Topek abandoned the truck and took a Toyota Highlander to continue fleeing, leaving Route 13 onto eastbound Interstate 580, where he collided with another vehicle.
He's running towards the freeway.
Head on into Lafayette. TC, head on into Lafayette unit, moved out towards the freeway.
We need units on 24. He jumped on the 24. He's running across 24. We're in all green. Just got hit by a car. Need units on 24.
On 24, got hit by a car. Copy code 3 medic. Lafayette unit.
Attempting to carjack a white sedan.
Attempting to carjack a white sedan.
Every unit on 24. He's running up to every car we can.
All units to 24. Where was the head on with the Lafayette car?
The Lafayette car. He's forcing entry right now into a car.
Forcing entry into a
Car's driving off with him hanging off the car. He's entering the tunnel. Left bore of the tunnel. Or right bore of the tunnel.
Copy 215 vehicle, right bore. What's the description on that car?
The 4-door white Toyota Highlander. He's in the car. 215 it. He's in the tunnel now.
White Toyota Highlander, 215 it in the tunnel.
White with we lost visual. He's going through the tunnel.
Working well. He actually taking a left on Keller Avenue. Actually taking a left on Keller. Left on Bounce Boulevard for Keller. Now They are getting back on westbound I-80.
Westbound I-80 from Mount Boulevard.
Trying to go the wrong way.
Just with another vehicle.
Again, now he's running across the lanes of traffic, running to the south.
Southbound across 580, Footbill.
He's shedding clothes. He's running southbound up the freeway, the side of the freeway.
Southbound up the side of the freeway, shedding clothes. Copy, dog bite.
Topet then ran across the lanes of the highway but was subdued by police and a K-9 unit. He faces multiple charges including carjacking, assault with a deadly weapon, fleeing from police, and reckless driving.
Patrol unit at the stage.
Have you taken him into custody and from AMR to where the patrol vehicles are?
Richfield, Wisconsin, July 17, 2021. A Wood County Sheriff's deputy observed a Chevrolet Tahoe speeding and signaled for the vehicle to pull over for a traffic stop. However, the driver suddenly accelerated and fled, leading to a search in the area.
Taking off on me.
WC 456, status available. Unit WC 456, status
in the car, southbound, speeds in excess of 80.
Copy. It's 408, 456. What's the reason for stop?
72 and a 55.
Before, do you have a 28 for the vehicle?
Affirmative.
Or you can set 22 then.
Speed on approximately
456 county. I'll be pulling over A. Adam and then Nora.
10-4. 304 to do copy though as well. I just had some southbound. 304 copy that. Adam 4244, Nor Adam 4244.
Deputies followed the trail and located the vehicle parked in the driveway of a residence. The driver, Mark Baker Jr., remained inside the vehicle and refused commands to exit, prompting authorities to establish a perimeter.
Mark, Sheriff's Department, come out with your hands up! Mark, Sheriff's Department, come out with your hands up!
You were calling me, I got Nora Adam 4244, is that correct?
408 County male subject inside the vehicle of Tom Charles 2682, Tom Charles 2682. Giving commands now. 414, come to the scene.
Mark, Sheriff's Department, we see you in the vehicle. Come out with your hands up. Do it now.
In the house.
Mark, Sheriff's Department, we see you in the vehicle. Come out with your hands up. Let's talk.
Thank you.
Mark Baker. Step out of the vehicle! Hey, Mark! It's Corey!
You want to use your squad block on the west and then one coming from...
Step out! Just want to talk to you, Mark! Mark, you're gonna have to come out. Oh, he's pissing. Okay, you're peeing. I didn't know that, Mark. We're good. Keep walking backwards. Keep walking backwards, Mark, okay? All right. Just cooperate, okay?
After being persuaded, Baker eventually stepped out of the vehicle and was taken into custody, handcuffed at the scene.
vehicle. I'll go ahead and have you step out.
West Memphis, Arkansas, June 28th. An Arkansas State Police trooper stopped a vehicle on MLK Drive for a cracked windshield and a broken brake light. After admitting to recently using marijuana, the driver suddenly accelerated and fled toward the ramp leading to Interstate 55, while the trooper was preparing to conduct a search.
John Young Adam, J. White, Maroon,
28-4 City 1037.
Seeing an appropriate moment, the trooper performed a TVI maneuver on the ramp, bringing the vehicle to a stop and ending the pursuit on the southbound Interstate 55 exit.
Under it.
Out of the car! Out of the car! Get on the ground. Face flat on the ground.
The driver was then ordered out of the vehicle and was quickly restrained. He stated that his leg was broken and that the brace was in the back seat, and officers checked his condition at the scene. The incident was later handled according to procedure. Pueblo, Colorado, July 19, 2025. Pueblo police received multiple calls reporting a group of motorcyclists riding recklessly in the southern part of the city. The Direct Intervention Crime Enforcement Team quickly located the group and observed riders performing wheelies, standing on their motorcycles, and weaving between multiple lanes of traffic on Northern Avenue, creating a hazard for other motorists.
Oh, it's got a plate under there.
That's reckless driving, right?
Yeah. Definitely without due regard. I was thinking this one, it might be easier to grab him off this bike. We going for this one?
Yep.
Okay.
It's now or never.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Seeing an appropriate moment at a red light, officers quickly moved in and restrained one motorcyclist, forcing him off the bike. The other two riders left the scene before being taken into custody.
You know obviously why you're going here.
The incident was later handled by Pueblo police in accordance with regulations. Deltona, Florida, July 6, 2023. At the intersection of Catalina and Howland, officers stopped a Mercedes driven by Michael Becht because its temporary license plate was obscured. When the officer returned to the patrol car, Becht suddenly accelerated and fled toward Daytona Beach, while the Air One helicopter monitored from above.
Alpha 45, Central 12F.
That Mercedes?
10-4, he turned left on Catalina.
Did you see a black Mercedes go this way? Which way? That way?
45 Central, I just got flagged down. He's still headed westbound on Catalina, headed towards the YMCA. It's got a cover plate, and it should be a temp tag, Hispanic male, black hoodie.
We got a Daytona unit right there at Williamson. Alright, everyone's got to give us a channel. Eastbound still. Alright, so they can try to eastbound past the racetrack. Trying to the red ball. Where the red light, almost
When conditions allowed, units moved in and the vehicle eventually came to a stop in the middle of traffic at the intersection of Nova and Beville, bringing the pursuit to an end.
Double one Nova, eastbound. He's backing up.
I hope they don't have it.
Turn the car off, motherfucker! Turn it off!
Oh.
Good job.
Please stay here. Please stay here.
I ain't moving. I got you. Go down.
After the vehicle stopped, officers removed Becht from the car and restrained him at the scene. He was later charged with fleeing from law enforcement and driving with a suspended license, with bail set at $5,500.